Good morning and welcome to the fall commencement of North Carolina A&T State University. This is a long-awaited special occasion. It is therefore important that each of our guests and students enjoy today's ceremony to the fullest. To ensure this, we ask you to respect this occasion and to honor all graduates by conducting yourselves accordingly. Due to the length of the processional, we ask you to remain seated until the platform party is ready to enter the arena.
Would the audience please stand as the platform party enters the arena? Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome to the Fall 2018 Commencement for North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Please remain standing for the singing of Lift Every Voice and Sing.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun.
Thank you. Please be seated. On behalf of the university administration, faculty, staff, students, and alumni, I'd like to extend a very special welcome to the hundreds of graduates before us this morning. Many thousands of Aggies have come before you. Many more will follow you. But today, we focus our attention on you and your accomplishments. You are the latest and, in many ways, one of the best collective examples of the most important contribution of North Carolina A&T State University that the university makes to this state and to this world, our distinguished graduates. As we prepare to present each of you with your diploma and ask you to turn your tassels, I want you to take this opportunity to recognize some of the great things that have happened during your careers at North Carolina A&T, and that each of you has played a role in helping us accomplish. For the duration of most of your tenures at our university, you've been part of our student bodies that have made A&T the largest HBCU in the United States. We attained that status in 2014, and you and your fellow students have added to it every subsequent year. For the past 2 years, you've been part of a university that is ranked as the best public HBCU in America by U.S. News & World Report. In this year's ranking, we rank second only to Spelman among all HBCUs in quality as rated by our peer institutions. And for the first time in the history of North Carolina A&T, we broke into the U.S. News numerical rankings for all national universities, that is doctoral research universities. That is a huge, huge milestone for our university. Your grades, your test scores, your graduation play a critical role in these rankings, and we'll not nearly be where we are if we're without you and your hard work. I point out all of these accomplishments to underscore one important fact. It is the quality, the competitiveness, the hard work and success of you, our students, that make this university great. Faculty, staff, alumni, and administrators all have their roles to play, but the reputation of the university rises and falls on the accomplishments of you, our students, as well. For your invaluable role in A&T's ascent on the national stage and the exciting new heights it prepares us to scale in coming years, we thank each and every one of you graduating today. Thank you very much. Graduates, today we join you as you become a member of the ranks of 70,000 alumni, both living and deceased, men and women who have embodied the spirit of North Carolina A&T and exemplified Aggie pride in everything they have done. As one of us, you're an ambassador for your university, carrying the Aggie spirit with you wherever you go. The possibilities are limitless, and the opportunities are bountiful. Never forget who you are and from whence you've come. As the great Justice Thurgood Marshall once said, none of us got where we are solely by pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps. We got here because somebody, a parent, a teacher, bent down and helped us pick up our boots. Graduates, join me in applauding those who helped pick up your boots to make you arrive at this day and this day possible in your lives. Let's give them all a round of applause. This morning's program will proceed as printed in the program. We will now have greetings by Pearl Burroughs Floyd from the University of North Carolina Board of Governors, Vanessa Harrison, Chairwoman of the North Carolina A&T State University Board of Trustees, and Mr. Devin Henry, Senior Class President. Ms. Burroughs Floyd.
Good morning. Chairwoman Harrison and members of the Board of Trustees, Chancellor Martin and members of the Chancellor's Cabinet, Provost McEwen and deans, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, families, and students. On behalf of Chairman Randall Ramsey and Interim President William Roper, I bring you greetings from the University of North Carolina System and the Board of Governors. Class of 2019, what a wonderful time in your lives. Today marks the ending of one chapter and the beginning of a new one. As you go on to pursue your dreams, you will join the ranks of esteemed alumni from North Carolina A&T and the 16 other campuses in the UNC system. Graduates from our campuses are annually ranked as among the best in the country, and you will receive the benefit of that reputation as you go out into the workplace. North Carolina makes great investments in its residents and its future through its support of the university system. By combining that investment with your own hard work and sacrifice, you have earned a valuable degree. We salute your hard work, applaud your accomplishments, and look forward to your contributions to our state and our nation. Congratulations.
Good morning. On behalf of the North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University Board of Trustees, I bring you greetings and congratulations to the class of 2019. Graduation reminds all of us who work in service to the university of why we are here, to support you, the students, through your academic career, assist you to completion of your program, and support you in your next step. As I prepare to leave this morning and I witness all of the families and the excitement of the moms and dads and uncles and aunts and the family of a young lady, Amani Ambush, how excited they were. It reminds me of the pride that this great institution instills not only in you, but in your families and for generations to come. As you look back today on your journey through North Carolina A&T, I want you to consider the obstacles you overcame, the successes you enjoyed, the faculty and staff who guided you, and the friendships you made. Like the degrees awarded to you today, these experiences are yours for life. Recognize them as the strong foundation that they are, the platform for which you step out into the world that stands ready for you to make your mark. Congratulations and best wishes on the next part of your amazing life. God bless.
Good morning. Good morning to Chancellor, Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of December 2019. My name is Devin Henry, and I serve as the SGA Senior Class President for the 2019-2020 academic school year. Today, we are gathered in this space to celebrate the achievements that we have all made during our tenure at A&T. We have learned the importance of establishing effective relationships, networking, and the impact that we can pass on to the next generation. Wisdom has been poured into us by our advisors, professors, and peers, and it has now begun to shape the next stage of our lives. One of my professors, Dr. Yahya Kamalapur, always made sure to remind me about the power and impact that one person can have. The power of one, as Dr. Kamalapur says, is a concept that I consider to be very important. It means the impact that you have as a leader can change the lives of many. As current leaders, we must continue to pour into others as those before poured into us. There have been different situations where I've had to lead and make an impact on others. As a leader, you will continue to face hardships, undergo constant pressure, and have to reform yourself. Your obstacles or hardships that have been placed in front of you are meant to make you and not to break you. It has been a long journey to where you are now as December graduates at A&T. You should be proud of yourself and the accomplishments that you have achieved to get to this point. There are those who are no longer with us and those who did not make it to graduation. So celebrate your achievements. Your presence here today is a gift. You have made it to the final stage of your undergraduate career. Aggies, now is the time to apply the lessons that life has taught us up to this moment. Never forget to take others into consideration and continue to spread positive energy. Now, Aggies, loud and proud, from the depths of your heart and the base of your soul, can I get an Aggie pride? Aggie pride! Thank you.
Thank you very much for those warm greetings. At this time, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our platform guests. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. All Board of Trustee members, please stand. All senior staff members, cabinet members, please stand. All deans, please stand. Other platform guests, Lieutenant Colonel Gary Alexander, Dr. Julius Harp, President of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Kelly Rowett James, Registrar, Congresswoman Extraordinaire Elma Adams, Representative Amos Quick, and Dr. Edward B. Ford, Chancellor Emeritus. Please give them all a round of applause, please. The Middle College at A&T provides a unique learning opportunity for male students on our campus. The college is a Gifford County high school located on our campus and presently hosts 144 students. A few of our impressive students from the Middle College are here today. Now let's give them all a round of applause as they stand and take a bow. I'd also like to recognize some special guests in our audience. Ms. Diamond Mangrum, Ms. A&T 2019-2020. Mr. Armani May, Mr. A&T 2018-2020. I'd also like to ask current and former members of the Board of Governors, Board of Trustees, and Board of Visitors to stand at this time. Current and retired university employees, including our distinguished faculty, all university alumni, my wife, Davita Martin. Let's give them all a round of applause as well. Thank you. At this time, it is my great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for today. Professor, filmmaker, radio host, entrepreneur, and 1996 alumna of North Carolina A&T State University, Dr. Kelly Richmond Pope. Great. Dr. Pope is an associate professor in the School of Accountancy and Management Information Systems at DePaul University in Chicago, where she teaches managerial and forensic accounting. She was a globally recognized expert in fraud and forensic accounting, having advised the governments of Malaysia and Great Britain, as well as the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Her research led her to direct and produce the award-winning documentary, All the Queen's Horses, which screened on Netflix from 2017 to 2018, exploring the largest municipal fraud in United States history. In addition to teaching and filmmaking, Dr. Pope hosts a lively weekly radio show, True Crime, on WGN Radio that explores everyday fraud schemes and cons. She recently launched her second startup venture, an educational technology company called Red Flag Mania, an impressive investigative experience that teaches students and corporate leaders how to spot fraud. After receiving a bachelor's degree in accounting from North Carolina A&T, Pope earned master's and doctoral degrees in accounting from Virginia Tech. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Dr. Kelly Richmond Pope.
Good morning, Aggies. Good morning, Aggies. Thank you very much, Chancellor Martin, for that most kind introduction. Chancellor Martin, Provost McQuinn, Chancellor Emeritus Edward B. Fort, who was my chancellor, cabinet members, dean's council, elected officials, North Carolina A&T Board of Visitors, A&T alums, candidates for graduation, families and friends and the soon-to-be graduates, it is a high honor for me to stand here as your speaker this morning. Let me first begin by congratulating each of you, the members of the 2019 graduating class. Give yourself a round of applause. You all are reaching an important milestone in your lives for which you're being acknowledged, honored, and celebrated today. So just being here brings up wonderful memories for myself. I remember waking up on the morning of my graduation in 1996 and writing in my journal a few promises, ones that I would challenge myself to live up to. And I looked back on my journal in preparation for coming here. Writing can be such a powerful way to communicate with ourselves. So, graduates, after you've attended all your graduation parties that you could possibly attend, I want you to take 30 minutes of quiet time. It's important to rest so that you can renew. Gather your thoughts and make some promises to yourself, and then hold yourself accountable. If you do this, if you make your graduation resolutions, you would have created a roadmap that may be a blueprint for your life, for your next phase of your life. So, to help you get started, I'd like to suggest a few promises that I want you to include on that list. Okay, so promise number one, I want you to promise to continue learning. Now, you probably know someone who has said this statement, "Whew, this is my last exam and I'm so glad that school is over." You might have said that. Anybody ever heard anyone say that? Yes. Okay, so this next piece, I want everyone to turn to your neighbor, and I want you to say something to your neighbor. So find a neighbor. Say, neighbor, oh neighbor, school may be over, but learning never ends. Okay, all right, you gotta remember that. So in school, you had a syllabus, scheduled exams, known due dates, and known expectations, and at times, extra credit. All of these things were designed for you. Someone else laid out the path for your learning. But from here on out, you will be on your own, laying out your own path and writing your own course. And in order to stay competitive, you will have to reinvent yourself multiple times. I started out at A&T as an accounting major. And when I graduated from A&T, I went to graduate school at Virginia Tech. And at the time, it was very rare for an accounting major to go straight into graduate school. I was the youngest person in my PhD program, and not having work experience made things pretty difficult. I even questioned if I had made the right decision. I was studying about business, but I had never worked in one, so that made things pretty difficult. I had a problem that I had to fix. So what I did is I found my own niche. I decided to create the work experience I was lacking. So as you heard, white-collar crime and forensic accounting are my research areas. And as part of that research, I started writing to and visiting incarcerated white-collar felons and doing live on-camera interviews with them. My interviews became the work experience that I once was lacking. Soon, I had completed enough on-camera interviews to produce my first documentary called Crossing the Line, Ordinary People Committing Extraordinary Crimes. Along the way, and to my surprise, I had reinvented myself as a filmmaker. And when I realized that I enjoyed merging accounting with filmmaking, which are two distinct different disciplines, I decided to get some formal training and enrolled in a film fellowship program with this organization called Commencement Films. This program is what led me to direct and produce my documentary, All the Queen's Horses. I kept reinventing myself. I kept learning. I had to find a niche within the filmmaking community, and boy, did I ever. I screened my film in some rather unique places: super small farming communities where fraud has happened, corporations, horse arenas, and even horse film festivals. Yes, there's an entire genre of horse-themed film festivals. I mean, let's face it, I might be the only accounting professor in the world that has won the Best Equestrian Director Award at a horse film festival. But when I look back at that promise I made to myself to learn something new, I can definitely check that box. But of course, it's not about checking boxes. Once you graduate, you determine the entire syllabus, and often the due dates. You are constantly being evaluated by multiple people, and sometimes you won't know that you're being evaluated when you actually are. And let's not even get started on the people that will evaluate you that have no business doing the evaluating. But as long as you remember that school may be over, but learning never ends, you'll be prepared. Okay, promise number 2. The second promise I want you to make to yourself is to give yourself time to evolve. It really takes time. A true win takes time to develop. It's not as instant as social media leads us to believe. So think about an airplane on a runway. For almost all airplanes, takeoff requires more runway than landing. Airplanes usually take off at a higher speed at which they land. And if you look at most airports with dual parallel runways like Los Angeles, Chicago, Atlanta, you'll notice that the runways used for departures are longer than the runways used for arrivals. So how does this relate to you? Your takeoff will require much longer runway than your landing. Imagine that you are the airplane and that your career is a departure runway. When you often read about people, whether it's their bio or a social media post, you're reading about their landing. We live in a landing culture. So, remember the takeoff. That's where the true lessons are learned, not the landing. So I'll use myself as an example. When you read about my documentary, you'll read a lot of things, and it's won some awards, and you'll read about all of its accolades. You're reading about the landing. But what you don't know, that along the way, I was thrown out of businesses, either because of my gender, or because of my race, or just because I didn't belong there. I didn't tell you about the 13-hour days on set with no lunch, and I didn't tell you about the 75 film festivals that I got rejected to. 75 in 1 year. I've never worked so hard at something and received so much rejection at the same time. It was devastating. But what it taught me was resilience. It taught me to believe in my work and not to take no for an answer. What I'm describing to you, Aggies, is my takeoff. That long takeoff that I needed before I could land. Now, what you also have to remember is people are always watching your takeoff. Let me explain. So when my film first came out and it got accepted to the few film festivals that I did get into, the film got really good reviews. So my distribution company decided to approach Netflix and pitch to them. Now, getting on Netflix is not easy, especially for an accountant that did not go to film school. So we approached Netflix, and Netflix said, no thank you. But when my film launched on all the digital platforms like Amazon, Google Play, YouTube, iTunes, DirecTV, and became the #1 documentary on those platforms, we went back to Netflix. And Netflix said yes. They were watching my takeoff. And so what you have to remember is you need to give your career the necessary runway that it needs, and this takes time and it takes patience. My achievements weren't instant. My takeoff included turbulence, rain, fog, but then there was some sun. So I ask you all on this graduation morning, promise to give yourself the time to evolve. Let your engine fuel and refuel. You may sputter, and you may change directions, but if you let yourself evolve, eventually you will soar. Okay, last promise. The last promise that I ask of you is to do something bigger than yourself. How will you leave your mark? The day I realized I had done something bigger than myself was when I became a TED speaker in 2018. My talk was about how whistleblowers shape history. And after my talk was published on the TED website, I started receiving emails from whistleblowers all over the world. One day, I received an email from a person who happened to work in the White House. And they told me that my TED Talk gave them the courage to whistleblow on some unethical activities they had noticed. And when you do something bigger than yourself, you never know how your work can touch others. The important thing, though, is to remember just to be engaged, that's work, and then work that's bigger than yourself. Okay, so there's one more promise. The first 3 promises were promises that I wanted you to make to yourself. This last promise is a promise I want you to make to me. When graduation is over, I want you to promise me that you will find your family or your village and take a picture with them. And if you decide to post this picture, please tag me at Kelly R. Pope, and I'll tell you why. It would mean so much to me. I opened my talk this morning saying that I remember my graduation, and I told you that I had wonderful memories from graduation. Candidly, I have mixed emotions about graduation. So much so that it wasn't really easy getting up and being here this morning. I remember where I was sitting. College of Business, where are you out there? Okay. I remember where I was sitting. I remember where my parents were sitting. I can even close my eyes and remember what my mother was wearing. They were so proud. We were all so excited. For my first graduation, my parents were here to cheer me on. But by my second graduation from graduate school, both my parents had died. My mother died from stage 4 breast cancer 6 weeks after I graduated from A&T. And as crazy as this may sound, we didn't know she had stage 4 breast cancer. She didn't tell anyone. She would tell us that she was tired and she was trying a new diet, and that's why she was losing weight. Then my father died 2 years into my PhD program from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. My mother never saw me go to graduate school, and neither of my parents ever saw me finish graduate school. I was alone. Just 5 years later, they were gone. Now, my then boyfriend, who eventually became my husband, was at my graduation, but at the time, he didn't know he was gonna be my husband, only I knew that. So I had claimed him, but he hadn't claimed me yet. You guys understand what I'm saying? Okay. But seriously, in a flash, my village of origin was gone. And since my mother's appearance was changing, she didn't allow us to take any pictures. So I don't have any pictures from graduation with my mother, only my memories. So promise me that you will cherish these memories with your family and those who helped you get here. Take heed to all the promises we discussed today. Continue to learn, give yourself time to evolve, do something bigger than yourself, and cherish your family and your village. Write your promises down. Revisit these promises in about 3 to 5 years because they will serve as guideposts for your takeoff. And be sure to tag me at Kelly R. Pope should you post a picture because I am now part of your Aggie family too. Thank you so much for this opportunity and happy graduation class of 2019. Aggie Pride. Thank you.
So, graduating class, take 30 minutes after graduation. Write promises to yourself that you plan to keep. Promise 1, continue to learn. Promise 2, give yourself time to evolve. Promise 3, do something bigger than yourself. Promise 4, take pictures with someone you know, love, cherish, and treasure the pictures, treasure the relationships. Let's give Dr. Pope another round of applause, please, for those wonderful comments. Thank you. Thank you very much. At this time, we recognize our graduating veterans and veteran dependents. The Office of Veteran and Military Affairs has served a combined 737 veterans and veteran dependents this semester. Today, 5 veterans and 14 veteran dependents will graduate. They're identified by wearing stoles with their respective branch. Graduating veterans and veteran dependents, please stand at this time to be recognized. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. We'll now have the presentation of the commissionee by Lieutenant Colonel Natalie Bynum of Military Science, followed by the recognition of honor students by Provost McEwen, and the presentation of candidates for the degrees.
Second Lieutenant Kalia Kerr, post. On behalf of Chancellor Martin, Provost Dr. McEwen, Board of Trustees, family, friends, guests, Aggies. Can I get an Aggie pride? I would like to introduce to you the North Carolina A&T State University Aggie Battalion Army ROTC's newest second lieutenant in the United States Army, Second Lieutenant Kalia Kerr. Second Lieutenant Kalia Kerr will be receiving a Bachelor's of Science in Biology, simultaneously receiving the highest honor of being a distinguished military graduate ranked in the top 20% of Army ROTC graduates nationwide. She will serve as an Adjutant General Officer on active duty status in the United States Army. Second Lieutenant Kalia Kerr will be taking on the responsibility of many people cannot fully grasp the gravity of. America will be placing her most cherished possessions into a capable hands. Mothers and fathers are trusting her with their sons and daughters. Sons and daughters are trusting her with their mothers and fathers. No pressure, and I mean no pressure. This is what you've been waiting for. You have been given the tools to succeed. So believe me when I tell you that you are ready. You have been tried. You have been tested. You have been measured. You have the physical stamina, mental toughness, and strength of a character to be commissioned as a young officer in the greatest army of the world as ever known. Now, go forth, meet, conquer the challenges that life has in store for you. Army strong, because Aggies do.
Graduation honors are awarded to candidates who complete all requirements for graduation with a 3.25 grade point average and above on a 4.0 scale. They are identified by either a gold honor cord, blue honor cord, or gold honor stole. You will recognize them as they cross the stage. Congratulations to each of these graduates. Recognition is now given to the students with a perfect grade point average of a 4.0 on a 4.0 scale. Please stand as I call your name. Miss Kimberly Summers Hicks. She's a native of Cary, North Carolina. She's the daughter of George and Barbara Summers. She completed the requirements for a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing during the summer of 2019. Kimberly currently works at Granville Medical Center. Mr. Scott McCord is a native of Brick Township, New Jersey. He's married to Amy McCord. Today, he will receive a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. After graduation, Scott will work as a nurse. Mr. Sheldon Smith is a native of Sedalia, North Carolina. He's the son of Tony and Monroe Smith. Today, he will receive a Bachelor of Science degree in Industrial and Systems Engineering. After graduation, Sheldon will be employed as a technical analyst with Citrix Systems in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Miss Linda Almeida is a native of Greensboro, North Carolina. She's the daughter of Joan Miller. She completed the requirements of a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing during the summer 2019. Linda currently works at a community college and plans to pursue a career as a nurse in the state of North Carolina. Congratulations to all of these graduates. Mr. Chancellor, I present now the interim dean of the Graduate College, who will in turn present the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Leadership Studies, Rehabilitation Counseling and Rehabilitation Counselor Education, Computational Science and Engineering, Computer Science, Electrical Engineering, Energy and Environmental Systems, Industrial and Systems Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Nanoengineering, and Applied Science and Technology. The awarding of these doctoral degrees signifies a continuation of the university's commitment to excellence in teaching and research. Dr. Clay Gloucester, will you please present the candidates for the doctoral degrees?
Candidates recommended to receive the Doctor of Philosophy degrees and your faculty sponsors, please approach the platform. Chancellor Martin, I have the honor to present and to recommend for the appropriate degree these candidates who have satisfactorily completed the requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy degrees in their respective disciplines. Leadership Studies, Maurice Farrell. James Johnson. Pernella Kuntz. Jeremiah Nelson. Regina Stevens. Christopher Harrington. Kintara Jernigan. Patricia Smyer. Paul Moore. Christina Parsons. Rehabilitation Counseling and Rehabilitation Counselor Education, Anthony Dixon Andrews. Computational Science and Engineering, Ayman Albarakati. Yogesh Kale. Renuka Panchagavi. Computer Science, Emmanuel Borka Nuako. Nasser Aseri. Ryan Delana. Electrical Engineering, Gabrielle Awogbami. Abel Helme Keo. Sina Ramyar. Nado Kibret. Industrial and Systems Engineering, Yasser Ahmed. Abla Al-Johani. Mechanical Engineering, Augustine Akuako Quartine. Manisha Mayankabai Banker. Dewey Quang Tran. Nano Engineering, Frederick Ayuti. Sparrow Baywonyo. Siddharth Reddy Karnati. Ravi Pratap Singh Tomar. Furkan Ulu. Applied Science and Technology, Shalil Kanal. Jaime Green. Will the new doctoral recipients please be seated?
Mr. Chancellor, I again present the Interim Dean of the Graduate College, who will present the candidates for the Master of Arts in Education, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science, Master of School Administration, and Master of Social Work degrees. Dr. Gloucester, please present the candidates for the master's degrees.
All of the master's degree candidates, please come forward for public recognition. Chancellor Martin, I have the honor to present and to recommend for the appropriate degree these candidates, each of whom has satisfactorily completed the requirements for the Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science, or Master of School Administration.
Martha Corinna Williams. Amber Ramani Brown. Tawanda Elizabeth Harvey. Bria Tomoko Williams. Alia Ruth Gillens. Diamond Devon Young. Kristen Victoria Edwards. Gabrielle Ajim. Rose Anaba. Theophilus Amor. Hope E. Manley. Edmund Boyd. Roosevelt Kelly Newsom. Karen Bumina. Carol A. Wilson. Rebecca Renee Mabry. Ayodele Olafisina. Janet Osare. Alaweye Orienum. Danielle Rushing. Julia Johnson. Katrina Michelle Rogers. Candace Nicole Bunch. Natasia Ariel Lovett. Corey Joanne Dukes. Jacithia R. Gray. Alicia Rashada Smith. Jakini Osset Kuba. John Duke Frimpong. LaChristin Monique Avery. Walida V. Williams. Damian C. Shell. Tiara D. Jones. Megan Catherine Parker. Chelsea Rosita Ann Leith. Sadia T. Green. Aaron Stillman Edme. Anthony Nashawn Brown. Tremaine Laquan Simpson. Brianna Cornelia Gilchrist. Brenton Rayshawn Robinson. Jaleesa D. Miles. Karen Martindale Byers. Clark Simone Lewis. Olivia R. Q. Williamson. Cherie Monique Feemster. Dakita Sherelle Peel. Ariana Zari Lugo. Nur Osamarai. Derek A. Leflore. Joanna Marie Skayet Ibrahim. Vishud Repeat Brakafisham. Mosarat Samia Kapir. Shadzeb Bangash. Tiaja Roberta Cordio. Alicia Denise Moore. James D. Williams. Antron Rondell Haley. Tiffany A. Davis Stewart. Mackenzie Lee Elam. Tamarick Khalik Barber. Kevin Kehoe Shia. Ano Luapo. Alanoid Alajide. Roshana Uprete. Esther Ayendero. Boleke Adelobu. Mercy Fash. Iwo Sogo Botubu. Rochelle Evelyn Corley Rivers. Latasha Shantae Quick Marsh. Monique Kimberly Jackson. Bradley Mosley. Mayada Alajaburi. Kristen Ariel Edwards. Christian D'Angelo Purvis. Yas Aratani. Julian Eric Gordon. Emmanuel Sarpong. Nadia Idris. Lovey Jolise Matthews. Hirsch Patel. Reginald Leonard Goodwin. Drew Kamara, on contractor. Anye Brown, Contless. Evan J. Olney. Ronald Isaiah Ure. Javon Marquise Lee. Agnes Ampuma. Langston Aaron Dennis. Mansi Bushard. Morgani. Shadan Lodora Brown. Katina Michelle Blue. Sakoni L. Hill. Brian Lamar Beatty. Anna Anita Moore. Ashley Nicole Lawton. Nicholas R. Spikes. Taekwon D. Smith. Teddy Parker. Ahmad Jesse Belton. Lavette S. George. Emeka Jude Okafor. Joy Bimgo Derasu. Siri Katu Dada. Swetha Morhorena. Dewey Kwang Boy. Philip Agbo. And Pranita Shuri Mohori.
Will the new master's degree recipients please be seated?
Chancellor Martin, I would now like to introduce the deans of the undergraduate colleges who will present the candidates for the Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, and Bachelor of Social Work degrees in their respective areas. Dr. Kevin James, Dean, College of Business and Economics.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Business and Economics, please come forward for public recognition. Mr. Chancellor, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degrees as prescribed by the faculties of the College of Business and Economics and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Science degrees in their respective fields.
Kiesia T. Johnson. Yaquasia Shanice Tuck. Deja Lene Tate. Lauren Turner. Nia Capri Schultz. Felicia Ann Smith. Talisha Fleming. Raineen Naji Isa. Kaylin Simone McGraw. Tyler Garfield Mills. Savion Edward Tompkins. Mario K. Bullock. Travis Jamal Ship, Meredith Yates Nicole, Tamika Shanice Clark, Jalen Jamar Singleton, Michael Jerome Fasons Jr., Darius Robinson, Malik Hamrick, Sharon Montgomery, Douglas Henry Lewis Jr., Jaira Lavon Roberts, Jasmine Gilchrist, Toxie Stadler, Dion Monique Williams, Katoya Shanice Keenan, Austin David Crudele, Nicholas Alejandro Ardu, Renata Reese Rabadan, Hayden Graham Falkenberry, Anaya Monet Childs, Casey Nicole Garlick, India Nicole Harris, Shania Lynn Mullen, Tiaswana Garris, Kimani Freeman, Taylor Jackson, Zaria Chanel Bullock, Chartel Brown, Sierra Seibert, Hakeem Mustafa, Cortina Mosley, LaRose Blunt, Diana Jenkins, Frederick Yakubu, Brene Janice Snowden, Renita Siobhan Howerton Hull, Taylor Danielle Ingram, Roy Beatra Shaw, Aaliyah McLean, Deja Fletcher, Michael Ajayi, Bryson McKithen, Trey King, Jamarcus Swinson, Elijah Roberts, Jaquise Thornton, James Edward House Jr., Jared L. Jones, Brendan Robinson, Danielle Bethay, Kyrie Pugh, Beulah Faith Davis, Justice Ariel Oliver, Denis Terrio Sherrod, Treyana D. Jones, Christiana Lachey Moore, Briasha Morgan McCauley, Shantavia Latrice Harvey, Paris Marie Wilson, Saray Loren James, Wajud Bockley, Japri T. Ellis, Gregory Antonio Stewart, Jr. Darius Malik Mallory. Willie S. Meadows. Daryl Tyrone Gregory III. Anaya Wells. Cliche Antea Johnston. Brian Nicholas Jenkins Johnson. Bridget L. Williams. Derek LaRae Williams II. Victoria Dennis. Shanice Bigelow. Melisha Desiree Roten. Camden Sean Taylor. Aubrey Savon Alexander. Kiara Quinlan. Dallas Patrick Allen. Janae Lolita Young. Corey Alexander Dunn. Eric Craig Brown. Malik Philip Burnett. Jerron Manessa Rose. Nigere Luella Sampson. Georgia Angela Mangaroo Rose. Katrina Ashley Atkins.
Please be seated.
Dr. Lenora Campbell, Dean, College of Health and Human Sciences. Will the candidates for the Bachelors of Arts, Bachelors of Science, Bachelors of Social Work, and Bachelors of Science in Nursing please come forward? Mr. Chancellor, these candidates have met the degree requirements as prescribed by the faculties in the College of Health and Human Sciences and are hereby recommended for the Bachelors of Arts, the Bachelors of Science, the Bachelors of Science in Nursing, and the Bachelors of Social Work degrees.
Amani Najee Jean. Sydney Elise Vasquez. Desmond Nicole Jill. Ashaya Alexandra Jansen. Marcy Acacia Giles. Morgan Nicole Chisholm. Quentin Miguel McCarter. Camille Shaman Jones. Brianna Monique Taylor. Ernest Franklin Bush III. Marquell R. Cartwright. Ron Trayvon Hunt. Elijah Jamal Westbrook. Tymir Darrell Sutton. Keith Lamont Carey. Jordan W. Cottrell. Bradley Lamar Davis. Devontae L. Davis. Christian D. Patterson. Jumal Wallace. LaDanya Santrell Tenen. Scott Charles McCord. Alik Allen. Tyron Lee Hicks. Tierra Danae Wilkins. Warren Sidney Isaiah Hairston. Fredrea Trayshawn Patterson. Jasmine Kalila McNeil. Jovan Lilia Faith Hairston. Akea Anyel Bell. Nairobi Infinity Harris. Nigeraine Hunter. Helen Marie Kane. Frederick Demetrius Bernard Feely III. Shantiri Tatiana Austin. Kimberly Summers Hicks. Rupa Sarma Kendall. Samara Lachey Hill. Kai Alexander Ali. Shanine Majet. Naquia D. Whitehurst. Kalnisha Shanique Boyd. Angel Regine Johnson. Carday Martin Neal. Joffrey Chance Feast. Terrence Dominique Garrison. Malik Trayvon Shirley. Andrea Renee Walker. Brooke Leanna Wright. Asia Kiera Austin. Shakira Mache Bay. Tabria Regine Jackson. Sabria Nicole Brown. Julian Devontae Parker. Malaysia Nashelle Mitchell. Shakira Tanshelle Howard. Deja Nicole Moore. Mariko Latour Winston. Shakari Jashawn Jackson. Chase Elijah Williamson. Jessica Elizabeth Weaver. Crystal Grant. Harmony Janae Dupree. Kiera Shannon Vinson. Keith Darrell Jones. Kantiana Bennett. Tasia Monique Miller. Corinthia Dixon. Xavier James Parter. D'Angelo Antoine Daniels. Jerry and Devon Johnson. Marquel Quentin McKinney. Jasmine L. Venable. Carmen C. Cross. Lori Alicia Wiley. Tony Tanae Williams. Darius Anthony Hayes. Shatoya Nicole Alexander. Destiny Tiana McCain. Kalia Charmaine Scott. Destiny Maria Belton. Roderick M. Smith II. Ricky Davis Gibbs. Kayla Monet Ballard. Victoria Valisa Randolph. LaShawn Strozier. Christine T. Barnes. Jordan Johnson Cousins. Christina Fatima Norris. Janelle S. Edgecombe Phillips. Jamilison Megan Alizé Sutton. Nia Lynn Walton. Cheyenne Nicole Dawson. Sonata Alexis Ray. Amy Chanel Mitchell. Jasmine Levy. Kiera Tiana Tardy. Timitope Lona. Rikabin Patel. Sharon P. Carr. Punan Quishwa. Tamisha Davis. Isra Hashim Muhammad. Amora Nichelle Brown. Nasima Conte. Kelly Elizabeth Price. Jayla Danae Gunther Harrison. Freeland Sierra Jones. Zuri Amber Michelle Moultrie. Portia Destiny Washington. Amani Zariah Brown. Frederick Bernard. Deshaun Jeffries. Isabel Burke. Hannah Elizabeth Grogan. Jasmine Nicole Chambliss. Galaxy Elisa Wilson. Hanya Roxanne Wilson. Desiree L. Downs. Damon Rhodes. Jalen Elizabeth Tucker. Yvonne Jones Naeem.
Will the graduates please be seated? Dr. Mohammed Ahmedna, Dean, College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences.
Candidate for the Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, please come forward for public recognition. Mr. Chancellor, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree as prescribed by the faculty of the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences and are hereby recommended for a Bachelor of Science in their respective field.
Kirsten Shahara Witt. Mercedes Artemia Green. Keith Jamal Fennell. Taylor S. Riley. Zanithia Nikayla Ship. Christopher Allen Ketchum. Deshaun LeVar Blanding. Gerard Fitzgerald Taylor. Gabriel Anthony Roberts. Kaylee Elizabeth Blevins. Zaria Holiday Thomas. Damaris Joe Anderson. Terrell Lipscomb. Crystal Latrice Lee. Ramona Jessica Smith. Jasmine Marquita Streeter. Yosha C. Conyers. Whitney Nicole Dark. Cameron J. Caldwell. Tanisha Colleenn Gibson. Chelsea Kayleen Williamson. Taylor Nicole Edwards. Amethyst Ramay Johnson. Shannon Hairston. Jamila Aisha Dakoa Pinder. Valinda Christine White. Chelsea E. Ely. Kiana Abria Butler. Zaina Emaine Brooks. Shantasia Nashay Niels. Christian Imani Shepard. Kiara Destiny Smith. Candice Janae Dargans. Haley Rose Durant. Katie Lynn Haney. Matthew Vincent Van Hoy. Asia Alexis Lanier. Tevin J. McGill. Tamara Michelle Hingleton. Tiana Rose Neal. Arnold Ryan Blessy. Aisha Morris. Courtney Richard. The Franklin Eugene McCain III. Chelsea Ayana Sanders. Tajay Najee Alexander. Amani Simone Ambush. Skyla Simone Francis Smith. Brianna Julia Elizabeth Davis. Shakia Medina Jordan. Katira Yane Speed. Kyra Nicole Hewlett. Nama Joy Lee. Essence Dominique Smith. Nia Gabrielle Little. Khalil Malik Magruder. Jalen Denia Chase. Asia D. West. Victoria Nicole Harris. Jaden Hayes. Kalia J. Dorsey. Courtney Tiara Bird. Valerie Danielle Chaston. Lakeisha N. Bryant. Ashley Denise Rivens. Kenya Alexia Ramirez. Brianna Ariel Griffith. Marla Watson. Daisha Christina Hutchins. Dominique Jante Billingsley. Morgan Doretta Parker. Gabrielle Nicole Caldwell. Amira Najmeh Bell. Ayana Sari Overton.
Please be seated. Thank you.
Dr. Miriam Wagner, Interim Dean, College of Education.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Education please come forward for public recognition? Mr. Chancellor, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degrees as prescribed by the faculties in the College of Education, and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Science degree in their respective disciplines.
Coralie Nicole Phillips. Sharita Lynette Williams. Jasmine Monet Pfeiffer. Terry Alexis Pfeiffer. Kayla Joyce Foytno. Zadia Imani Davis. Channing Marie Herring. Adrian Lamar Harrison. Brandon Alexander Wilson. Cheryl Ann McLean. Krista Rose Fonville. Blessing Unique Bullard. Jaquetta Jacobs. Jada Tierra Williams. Talea Janae White. Talia Monet White. Amaris Simone Roberts. Cubane Shatera Hudson. Kelly Alexandria Farrington. Alexis Nicole Graham. And Courtney Monet Mangum.
Please be seated.
Dr. Abdallah Amadouche, Dean, College of Science and Technology.
Candidate for the Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Science and Technology, please come forward for public recognition. Mr. Chancellor, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree as prescribed by the faculties of the College of Science and Technology, and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Science degree in their respective fields.
Charles Anthony Reeder. Katari Yane Posey. Christopher E. Council. Jorge Angel Jimenez Esteban. Damian Dwight Dudley. Morgan Dariana Oliver. Quinshawn Lamont Goings. Marcus Torian Bowling Jr. Johnny Lee Brunson Jr. Vidal Patterson. Darrell Mosley. Dimitri Tyrese Mila. Terrell James Belfield. Shirell Brian Griffin. Jose Antonio Garzaro. Martin A. Jones II. Nike Khalil White. Michael L. Harris Jr. Adwafo Ako Menz. Patrick Falal Samu Jr. Samalu Jr. Stefan L. Morrissey. Terrell Markeith Stanfield. Casey Mariah Blackman. Terrence Tyrone Cornwall Jr. Trayvon Liddell Bland. Tonya Kaylin McClendon. Nawaf Alarbu. Jamarius Dalen Jones. Theron Glenn. Zachary Paul Peters. Kayla Danielle Allen. Naya Andres Williams. Marcus Ellis Wakefield. Tyler Fulton. Adori Dahandi Hardiel. David Lawrence Goolsby. Tyler E. King. Franklin DeMiles Ramsor. Brianna Lanice Collier. Stefan Jerome Mitchell. Daniel Jarvis Joyce Jr. Antonia Malin Ireland. Dominique Joynell Payne. Choosing Fortunatus Odemina. Kalia Georgia Ann Kerr. Demetrius David Booker. Markel Idea Elchanathan Tom Johnson. Jasmine Imani Brown. Dinah Cheyenne Garcia. Chastity Dashadia Morgan. Alexis Sade Moore. Aja Monet Washington. Brianna Maria Wiggins. LaDante Dashawn Harmon. Maya Brianna Wall. Daria Alon Thomas. Destiny Elise McLaurin. Simone Janelle Blaylock. Najee Ramijah Green. Charity Miracle Barber. Gerge Jordan Wilkerson. Ibrahim Amadou. Samaj L. Blue. Alexandria Savon Fuller. Lachey Nicole Clegg. Lennon Frederick Bass Jr. Donald Bernard Boyer II. Taj Malik Barrett. James Avery Mormon. Kevin Cardell Randolph Jr. Travis D. Williams. Sean Jermaine McKellar Jr. Tommy Min Tron. Alexa K. Kapanga. Moesha Sages Metalis. Roberto Carlo Negron Laguna. Shivago Swain. Michael Maurice Farabee. Corey Wooten. Danielle S. Washington. Sakia Alicia Webb. Tony Dwayne Martin Jr. Kiana Simone Cobb. Zadwiti Afi Niwali Kamorji. Harrison Edward Johnson Rivers. Jelani Lewis Lyles. Nergis Arashi.
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
Please be seated. Thank you.
Dr. Robin Koger, Dean, College of Engineering.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Science of Engineering degree, please come forward for public recognition. Chancellor, these candidates have completed all of the requirements as prescribed by the faculties of the College of Engineering and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Science degrees in their respective fields.
Julian A. Dover. Neil Yang. Dalen O. Goodson. Camille Patrice England. Danielle Elizabeth White. Zachary Joshua Solomon. Jarrell Alexander Burgess. Tylen Stefan Beck. Britton Scott Vines. Ryan Vogue. Brandon Lee Shelton. W. Travis Rouse. Jacoby Ryan Evans. Frank Isaiah Adams. Theana Lee Drennan. Sheldon W. Smith. Eugene Clark. Joshua Howard Bailey. Muhammad Ayed Muhammad. Demondre Livingston. Torres Carly Wilson. Dontavius Trayvon Burrs Hopkins. Davian Matthew Glenn. Christopher Joseph Goldman. Kelvin Orenga Ogachi. Jana Adriel Nance. Christina Desiree Williams. Kevin Demetrius Lunky Jr. Lauren Patrice Cole Williams. Nia Simone Sin. Alexis Renee Jones. Isaiah Deshaun Carter. Stevie Nicole Clark. Samoya N. Bird. Sierra Eloise Marshall. Jair C. Dunham. Morgan Emerose Johnson. Reagan Javon Brown. Morgan Alexandra Thacker. Kenneth James Tickle. Suwana. Mashi Kinimis Suwana. Miriam Adejenoko Adisha. Muhammad Ahmad El Ham. Alexis Sade Powell. Tayana Jamaya Nori Lee. Lachelle Mania McMahon. Bachel Makar Alamatore. Javier D. Wilfong. Stephen Landis Sessoms Jr. Rodolfo Alvarez Trujillo. Joshua Michael Pettit. Ian Malik Parker. Anthony Ryan. Andrew T. Neal. Alexander B. Wordsworth. Usama Jafar Chandri. Edward Wayne Teasley II. Taylor Shakira Martin. Raheem Layton Thompson. Motab Alabaziz Al-Zubayr. Hussein Madrus Alahi. Abdul Khalid Abdul Majid Al-Chabayshi. Ethan Alexander DeCohen. Fares Fad Katiri. Bassam Al-Thakani. Abdullah Adbury. Salman Al-Qahtani. Muhammad Al-Qahtani. Rami Abhi. Davidson Mattis. Rayford Young III. Shannon J. Moses. Antonio Damon Rivers Jr.
Please be seated.
Dr. Francis Ward Johnson, College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences.
Will the candidates for the Bachelors of Arts, the Bachelors of Fine Arts, and the Bachelors of Science degrees in the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences please come forward for public recognition? Mr. Chancellor, these candidates have met the requirements as prescribed by the faculty in the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, and they are hereby recommended for the degrees in their respective fields.
Bryce J. Murray. Destiny Sharp. Deja Anderson. Mikkel Hardy. David Smith II. Sky Morgan Robinson. Kyla Lane. Ashley Starr Booth. Raisha Evans. Darren Freeman. Vincent Durrell Boone. Xavier Bunch. Tyreek Beverly. Antonio William Bowden Jr. Vicky Michelle Holt. Fatima Creeby. Tori Ray. Kaisha Tyrena Yvette Kinlaw. Nakima McCrimmon. Justin Hamilton. Kamaria Morrow. Farida Mamouni. John Lamar Harris. Rashad Bovian. Joel David Freeman. Antoinette Desiree Mitchell. Tristan Scarlock. Daquan Lee Jones. Destiny Monique Williams. Shayla Leacock Burnett. Zaria Clay. Derek Norvell Taylor. Adeniyi Okalola Jr. Toya Letitia Davis. Courtney Lanice Jeter. Jasmine Tyson. Jemiah Poole Rogers. Asia Brooks. Matthew Philip Mullins. Aaron Jamal Honesty. Jasana Pilgrim. David Rand. Demario Hooks. Jasmine Shanice Dixon. Chasen Harris. Jalen Gregory Bethea. Jabin L. Bethea. Shamika Latrice Dudley. Cameron Roan. Kendrick Clark Spears. Trinice Jefferson. Letitia Irene Taylor. Jason E. Connor. Jelante Scott. Cheyenne Streeter. Courtney Mariah Green. Jasmine Latrice Smith. Raymond Hartsfield. Brandon Jamel Guy. Anthony Samuel Dillard Jr. Shantasia McNeil. Catrice Petway. Erica Lynn Price. Donna Gooden Jackson. Travis L. Lindsay. Brian Odell Bowden. Teron Wise. Zoe Thigpen. Jordan Rashawn Cobb. Deja Rogers. Brianna Diggs. Marquise Marner. Tykia C. Williams. Christina Joy Rozzi. Wendell Travis Watts II. Toy Denise Lee. Akiva Capri Rooks. Kayla L. Walker. Jarrell Nasia Schultz. Emmanuel Isaiah Taft. Tyler McKay Anthony. Alexia Simone Best. Donovan Vincent Dooley. Joshua Bramel Tillman. Cameron Tyler Mitchell. Trayvon Marquel Lee. Darrell Joel Hare. Lorraine Denise Edwards. Jeffrey Byron Duncan Jr. Christian D. Robinson. Darius James McDuffie. Daquan Michael Tyson. Savanya Malika Tucker. China Nichelle Gaines. Z. Janae Harrison. Nigel Terrell Cotton. Victor Lamont Childs Jr. Denver Regine Lark. Ebony Hagens Green. Calandra Michelle Shepard. Jordan Christopher Braswell. Aaron Pedro Simmons II. Kyle Alexander Scott. Naya Simone Smith. Victoria Williams. Imani Che Strong. Naima Jermaine Jakes. Sarisa Ponce de Leon. Jasmine Marie Wallace. Jennifer D. Morrow. Jacora McKay Lane. Hannah Degafu Teka. Lakeisha Tanera Holiday. Asia Staggers. Darius LaShawn Graves. Tori Terrell Evans. Justin Chance Lowry. Imani Marie Monet Farquay. Victoria Dunstan. Destiny Latrice Davis. Anthony Jabrik Kozart. Amada Otmore. Charisma Kiani Johnson. Martini Renika Stewart. Jessica Joy White. Imani Monet Baker. Jeremy Mario Dillahunt. Jasmine Nicole Madden. Nia Shalone Drain. Kiana Naki Harris. Gerald Matthews Jr. Malia Yvonne Holliman. Charmaine Marie Horton. Aaron LaVar Johnson. Jakara Tanae Sullivan. Asia Myers. Monisha Scales. Janasia Welch. Charity Queen Joyner. Sharice Deborah McConnell. Desmond Jaquan Wilkerson. Milady Iris Robinson. Jamani Nari Smith. Shabrisha Monet Dean. Angel Nafay Sanders. Janae Marva Butler. Ajuana Bruno. Jalen Paisley. Buddy Joe Jones. Krista Chanel Gary. Belia Shantice Gaston. Treyana Diane Janaya Lawrence. Cynthia Donche Pickett. Lillian Hagans. Jawan Marquise Crowder. Jamar Clayton Fullard. Ryan Seiler Bowden. Salima Muhammad. Latasha Danae Ingram. Kenneth Mickens. Ariana Bethany Smith. Muhammad Adekunle Tijana. Malachi Troy Hodges. Caitlin Victoria Woods. Katiana Alexis Lakaya Shoemaker. Aaron Marcus Evans. Miles Heath.
Please be seated.
Will all candidates for the degrees please stand? All candidates, please stand. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of the University of North Carolina and by the Board of Trustees of North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, I confer upon you the degree in your respective area with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. Will all of the undergraduates grasp your tassels and transfer them to their rightful place? Congratulations. Please be seated. Congratulations. Congratulations. Karen Collins, Chair of the North Carolina A&T Alumni Association Board of Directors, will now come forth to administer the alumni oath to the new graduates. Ms. Collins.
Greetings, class of 2019. Please stand and raise your right hand. I will read the alumni oath of membership, and as I end, please affirm the oath by saying, "I do." I hereby solemnly pledge allegiance to my alma mater, in appreciation for the opportunities for development afforded me as a student of North Carolina A&T State University. I pledge active membership in North Carolina A&T State University Alumni Association wherever I may be. Through association with fellow alumni, I shall forever do my best to uphold the ideals and traditions of my alma mater. I pledge to exemplify high ideals by rendering positive and dignified service to the community, state, and nation, and yes, the world. Thus, living to bring honor and respect to my alma mater. Please confirm the oath by saying, "I do." Aggie pride.
I want to thank everyone for your attendance today and joining us as we celebrate Fall 2018 commencement exercises. At this time, I ask that all stand and remain standing for the singing of the university's alma mater, followed by the recessional. Graduates remain standing until the platform party has left the stage. Congratulations, heartfelt congratulations from our Board of Trustees, our university administration, and all of our faculty and staff. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Aggie Pride. Thank you.